What's up? Trade recap number 40. This is the first day of May, meaning hell for me since I have like 100 gazillion exams this month. But we're gonna push through just like the way we're pushing through trading right now. So what are we looking at today? Today I took a loss, pretty heavy loss regarding my. Well, it's kind of standard because the last time I took a loss, a big loss. Well, not really a big loss, but the last time I took a really like crappy loss was $16, and now this is $18. So yeah, at least I'm keeping down the losses. Like on my days before, I'd have like $71 loss, like crazy stuff. You'd be up 100 and then down 100 on the same day. Yeah. So yeah, I took that trade I lost. I'll show it and give the reason why I lost it and the reason why I wouldn't have taken it again. Like the reason I wouldn't take it again, because there are times you take a loss, but you take it a million gazillion times because it followed your plan, execution was perfect, and everything was perfect. The reason, but for this trade, it wasn't perfect, and I'll explain why. The next, as you can see, the next the next row, you can see I've already put in my whatever, and it's saying long win, and then it hasn't been given the amount, and it doesn't been given the time spent. It doesn't been given the final pin, and this is because I'm still in the trade, and I just wanted to journal now so that I can get. So okay, I just wanted to journal now so I can get over it. As you can hear, I just moved my stop loss mainly because of something I'll just show in a minute. So this is the trade I'm in currently, and the reason for entering, and I took a loss in this same condition, and the reason I just moved my stop loss was mainly because we just got a change in state of delivery, which I don't really speak about on my recaps, but what normally happens is when we get changes to deliveries, when I'm in a trade, I move my stop loss to that most recent low that was just taken. I mean, that was just left. So this is the low. And why do I move it so close to where price is mainly because I know that it's there's just a low chance of us coming all the way down here. Because right now we're bullish, and if we're bullish, we won't take low. We won't take sell side. We won't take sell side liquidity. As you can see, when we were here, and this price action wasn't here, and this when we were here at this point, I knew we wouldn't take this low. Why? Because if we go on the 15 minutes, this particular low, if I can just remove it and draw. Okay, where's this particular low? As you can see, this low, the one I just drawn, took out this low, and if I use a line to make it more precise, look, this low was taken. This low took a low inside the fair value gap, and 15 minutes, its companion is the 1 minute. So if I go to the 1 minute, we can see this is the low that took it out. So I don't expect price to run stops again just because we already ran stops. So I want this to stay open, and once I see that staying open, I want to see this stay open. I also want to see either this get tapped into or stay open, and that gives me more reassurance. And then the reason I took a loss today was because of this candle. I entered here and it entered me here. It entered me, I think, somewhere here. And then my stops were, I put my stop loss here on this candle, mainly because I knew that, okay, well, not, okay, if I come here, as you can see, we didn't form an inverse fair value. That's the number one reason why it wasn't a perfect trade, and why I don't, that's why, and why I regret taking it, but I also don't regret taking it at the same time, mainly because it shows how important following your plan is. Like at this moment, I didn't follow my plan, and I just took the trade based on this candle, coming all the way up here, because I was afraid we, run all of this, mainly because this is kind of like V-shape, kind of, as you can see, it's kind of like V-shape, and we have what's it called, we have a conviction that we'd go run news highs plus buy side plus my final TP on this trade is this drawn liquidity. So that's why I took the trade just based on this movement. And yeah, I've taken a trade like this and it did work, but in this case it didn't. So I moved my stops. Usually what would happen is I would put my stops on this low and then let the price ride. But I didn't do it in this case because I wanted to re-enter since I got such a sloppy entry. That's why. And then oh yeah, I kind of missed this change into delivery. This is a block tree. I kind of missed it. Why? Because I was outside picking up something for my dad. And yeah, that's all I can say. Like, not that and then I tried to enter. I entered on the inverse of. I entered on this inverse, and then it entered here, like exactly where my whatever is, my this long position thingy tool is exactly where it put me. So yeah, the spreads are pretty bad on the commodity, but yeah, we live with it. And yeah, back to what I was saying. The reason why I put my stop loss so close to price where price is, even though there's a possibility that this might get run, is mainly because I'm already up and I've already made back what I've already made back from what I lost today. And mainly because I know that if we do come and take this low, there's a high probability we'll go back to my. There's a probability I will go to my what's it called, to my entry or to run these lows, and I'm not trying to stay in this trade for so long that this price comes down. And that's what happened yesterday. I got out quick and early, and then price ran so close to my entry and then went back to the whatever. But that's not how I trade. So yeah, that's the reason why I move my stops to these lows, mainly because if we're bullish and we're truly bullish, we'll leave these lows. Why? Let me just an educational moment. So the reason we leave these lows, and I've been putting my stop losses here throughout this trade. The reason why we leave these lows, all these lows, all these lows, all these lows, all these lows. The reason why we leave all those lows is because we're bullish. Once we change momentum to become bearish, is when I'll I'd move my get out of the trade, basically. That's basically what everyone would do, but yeah. But I just want to explain something, even though no one really watches these videos, but if you do and you're trying to get better at trading, I'd definitely recommend you moving your stop losses. First of all, know when to put break even. I moved my stops to break even once we got changed to delivery here. And you gotta know when to get out of that trade. Just like I showed you, I got out of that trade here, mainly because I just wanted to re-enter, get a better entry. And the second thing is you have to know when to trail your stop losses. There are times you trail your stop loss and then you get hit and then it continues in the direction. That's when you'd be like, okay, why did that happen? Mainly because you put your stop loss in an area where there's no liquidity, like no liquidity was tapped into. Like if I just put my stop loss at a random area, let's say for example somewhere like here, if there's no liquidity here, but you know where there's liquidity in this fair value gap, this is support. So what do I know about this? This is support, so I know that okay, if I put my stops here, I'm not saying you put your stops in a fair value gap because that's dumb, because it's gonna get hit every single time. But I'm saying wait for price to form a fair value gap, go up, start chopping, and then manipulate it past fair value gap and then go high. Like now we just formed that external low, that internal low. So I'm gonna move my stops to that low. So now my stop loss is here. Why? I'm gonna say this for the last time because just because I don't want to repeat myself every single time. When you move your stop loss and when you start trailing, once first of all you've hit your TP. This was the TP area, but I didn't take any of my position out here, mainly because I was up like $16, and it's better I just trail my stop loss to an area where I know that it's not gonna reach, which that's where I move my stop loss. And then once we raided, once we swept buy side and came lower, is once we swept buy side is when I once we swept buy side is when I took out some of my position and then I moved stop loss to which high, which low, to this low, and then I moved stop loss to this low once we came in from the chain setted delivery. And as you can see, we found another chain setted delivery and we formed another fair value gap. I mean, what am I expecting price to do? I'm expecting price to either chop here now and then manipulate down and go higher, or we just blast through and go to my drawn liquidity, whichever is fine, but its price is not gonna go back to this low. And if it does, it's most likely going to go for these other lows, which I would have had my stop loss at, and I would have risked losing out on some profits. So yeah, just something you have to know. Just something you get from screen time. And people like I get asked this. What, like my friend was asking me this. What should I avoid, or what should I do that you didn't do that made you blow your accounts? And I just told him, you just have to have screen time. There's nothing you can really do to avoid losing trades or feeling regret or breaching your account. There's nothing you can really do. The only thing you can do is learn from it. And I'm gonna say this: you can't learn from someone else's experience, because you never know how they entered, when they entered, why they entered, and what they were thinking at that time they entered that trade. They might post it, they might say, "Oh my God, I made $20,000 on this trade." You don't know how they entered, why they entered at that specific position, and why they didn't, and why they did not enter. Because there are trades where people would say, "Oh my God, I made $20,000. Maybe check the trade recap." They're like, actually, like I entered, like it entered by itself, or like I was supposed to enter here, but then it didn't allow me, and then it allowed me. And then they have some bullshit like explanations, or they explain to you their strategy, and then when they show you the trade recap, it's far it's like far different from what they were originally saying. And not because they're bad traders, or it's because when you learn trading, it just doesn't just become about the strategy. It now becomes more liquidity is what I'd say. Because like I said here, this is a valid entry. Why? Because we have changed the delivery. We left this low, meaning this low is external, and that means this is going to be kept open since we're bullish. So I could have entered with this change to the delivery, even though I'm a inverse fair value gap model guy. So there's just certain things that you can avoid and not because it's invalid, but because I don't even know what I just said, bro. But anyways, don't just like my advice is just clear all the noise, like delete your social media, go off tabs, like just be who you are. Like what if there was no what if all your friends were not your friends? What would you do? Like you spend your time wasting texting your friends, watching all of these movies, series, like texting, watching reels, TikTok, all that. But how is it really helping you? And are you looking at yourself in 5, 10, 15 years from now? Like where do you want it to be? And if you say, "Oh, I wanna be in a mansion, I wanna have a GTR, I wanna blah 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 blah," like how are you gonna reach there if you don't have the mentality from the beginning? And this might be hard for people who already have it all. They have their lives are set. They don't really mind, losing out on a bit of, experience. They just want to enjoy life. But I'm different. I don't enjoy life right now. I literally don't. There's no reason for me to enjoy life right now. And expect everything to be, all sunshine and rainbows in the future when I'm not doing anything about it. And I'm not saying you should, and I'm not saying trading is the only thing that will help you achieve this goal. But I'm trying to bring out the light that you have to take action, whether it's trading, whether it's drop shipping, whether it's your own business, whether it's your own thing, bro, your own mojo. Just do it, stick to it, whether it fails or it doesn't fail. Stick to it and don't go back on it. One day you'll regret going back on something that made people millions and millions. You know, if all the millionaires, billionaires said, "Oh, this is too much of a risk," you think they'd be where they are? Hell no. So you take that risk right now, and whether it doesn't work right now or it does work, don't get cocky, don't get egotistic. Keep being who you are. Don't be who you're not. If you trade and you get a banging win, I know how it feels to grow your account by 2% in a single, especially for a guy like me who trades like 0.25% of the account per trade, and I get like, I think my biggest trade on this account is like $160 from like a 0.25% risk, which is crazy. But yeah, just don't be egotistical. You do not have that money in your pocket. Don't act like someone who has that amount of money, because you don't. You are not the type of person to get a $160 win, and you've been consistently winning, and then you decide, okay, let me up my risk on each trade I'm about to pass. Why would you do that? It's like paying 100 shillings for a bag of chips every single day of your life, and then you reach a point where you decide to spend way more on a bag of chips than originally. Like, that's not who you are. When that's who you are, it will show evidently. As you can see right now, I didn't move my stop loss anywhere here, even though we had this move up. And I'd be like, okay, go on the comment section and type in why I didn't move my stop loss. But like, no one watches this, so I'ma just give the answer. The reason I didn't move is because there's no low, and why is because I'm still looking for this strong liquidity to be hit. So until that's hit, I'm still neutral. But yeah, so what's the ideal situation that's gonna happen, or that I want to happen, is inverse fair value gap, change set to delivery, not market structure shift, change set to delivery, and then I'll move my stop loss here, which, as you can see, like I've been saying, is a low inside a fair value gap. To make it even better, it's a low that just swept a low inside a fair value gap. It's that easy. Anyways, let me see how much I'm up. Lord, bruh, lunch on me again. Anyways, yeah, that's all I can say for today. I forgot I didn't even show my journal. Okay, it's my journal. This is yesterday's result, by the way. I don't think I did. I don't think I posted this trade yesterday. Oh no, I did. Okay. But today, one loss, gonna re-enter when something clean presents itself. Yeah. As you can see, this is the trade I took. Exactly what I said, especially no. Okay, I said I entered here, but looks like I entered here. Bad memory, but I did enter here. You can call me a fraud, but I'll show you my PNL in a bit. I entered here, got out here. Boom. I don't know if you can show, but okay. As you can see, okay. So blue means buy, red means sell, but sell also means loss. So that's the PNL of the day. Okay, we just got the change set to delivery, so my stop loss is being moved. It's that simple, man. Just stick to your plan and carry on every day, Alright, please. Sorry, it was too long and no one watches. But anyways, if you do watch this, bro, well, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be in Dubai in like 6 to 10 months, bro. Like, just keep at it, bro. All my boys, all my boys are ballers. Soon. But you have to have something that drives you to do these things. Like, the amount of times I wanted to stick a knife through my throat, up my throat, trading, bro. Like, bro, there was a day, yeah, there was this day. I remember it was like fresh account. Like I bought the account that week. It was Friday. I was up like 200, and I was in a trade exactly like this. We were up here. We were all the way up here, and my entry was here. And then, for some reason, BBC candle ripped through, didn't stop past my entry, and then came all the way down here, and then I blew my account. One day, one trade. And you know, okay, what I just removed. Okay. I'm just gonna keep all of this because I don't really care. But anyways, why did I lose that trade? Why? Because I was greedy. I entered on some bullshit 15-minute entry. I was dancing in my room, blasting loud music. I forgot to move my stop loss to break even. And then price raided my freaking account, liquidated the whole thing, man. I just. And the funny thing is, when I saw that BBC candle go like this, I was like, oh, it's just a retracement. Oh, it's just a retracement. Oh! Oh! Oh my days, I wish I saw, you saw my, like, I wish someone saw my face. I was like this. Oh! What? And then, I don't know if you know this, but when you're trading on MT5 and price like is so quick, it moves your chart like in that direction it's going. So I'm just seeing my chart go lower and lower and lower, and then I click the middle section which is trade, and just so that I can show my P&L right now as well, so that people don't call me a fraud. I don't know if you can read that by 5K. Right now, you see the middle part on top. It was $200. Like it was $170. It red, bro. I stared at my P&L. I was like, and then I kept seeing it go to 200, 300, and it just locked me out. One trade, and then let me also give this other story. Yeah. So another time, and this is how unlucky I was. Yeah, I was up, I think 300, and then one trade. I for one trade. No, it was one day. Yeah. So I took a trade. I lost like. Okay, that was my sister story. So one trade, I lost $60. I was like, okay, no worries, I'll make it back. And that's when I thought $60 was something light, like I can come back from that. And right now I'm trading with like 0.5, 0.4 position. Before I traded like one position, two positions, like two lots, one lot. Before I traded like 0.5 lots. No, like now I'm trading like 0.5 lots, 0.4 lots. But before I'd what's it called? I'd traded 0.1 lots, 1 lot, 2 lots, 0.2 lots. Those big numbers, bro. And wait a minute. Huh. Yeah, so I just checked how much 0.1 lot is, and it's not that much, but the main thing is I traded these big lots and I'd say, okay, yeah, I just lost that, I don't really care. And I forgot that the daily loss limit is $200. I took another trade. I blew the account. and I didn't blow it because I reached like max loss of their account. I lost it because I did daily loss limit, and I forgot that daily loss limit is not it. It kicks you out for the day. It kicks you out the whole account. But anyways, if you're struggling to trade, it just okay. I just missed it, but we do have another low, which is here. So yeah, I'm moving my stop loss there. So now I'm guaranteed like a lot. So anyways, that's just I just wanna bring light to like you don't have to be the best trader in the game to become profitable. Like right now, I'm not gonna say profitable, but I've been profitable for the last 2 months. Meaning I've had 2 green months. Last month I had an increase of I think 7%. This month I'm up like 2%. So if I keep going like this for the next 2, 3, 4 months, I have that profitability in the bag. But for now, no cockiness. I know I sound cocky, but I'm not. So yeah, that's all I can say. Have a good day, guys.